It's Amanchu. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Last episode was kind of a long one. It ended with a lot of important people delivering exposition, talking very slowly. That's kind of killed the pacing of everything, but I think it was important stuff to hear. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to save the game at the home base, as far as I know. So I kind of had to go with what the last autosave was, which was right before all that long exposition from Gaia. So I kind of had to repeat a lot of that stuff. But I did wander around here and find a little bit more stuff that I hadn't seen before.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Oh.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I imagine.
I see.
For their private training sessions.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Farzena's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake. There it is. Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in. Huh. That door's unlocked now.
What, this door? To the sinks? No, that's not what she's talking about. Can't be. Oh, here.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Bummer. What's this vent for? See anything that way?
Another room. What for?
Some random supplies in here. What's this?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Huh. I think I might have heard messages from that August fellow in the previous game. One of the alphas, I think. Can I get in there? No, but you know what I can do? Go back to me. Or can I? Cool. Just a little hideaway here. But now I'm back, and it's time to go track down that signal. I don't want to say it's from Aletheia, but it might be from Aletheia. There was a couple of possibilities as to the origins of that signal that was speculated on, that it could have been an actual distress call from Aletheia, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, because why would Aletheia send a transmission to Gaia when only Gaia could hear it, when Eleuthia, as far as Eleuthia knows, Gaia was destroyed, so there'd be no one to hear it. It could be a trap from the Zeniths, but that doesn't make a lot of sense either for several reasons. For one, it's a little too subtle for them. It seems like they'd want to make it a little more obvious if they were trying to lure Aloy out. For another thing, I don't think they take Aloy seriously as a threat, at least not yet. So I don't think they'd bother. But then another possibility occurred to me. What if it's Beta? What if Beta, the other clone of Elizabeth Sobek, the one that the Zeniths have, is kind of held captive by the Zeniths and saw the appearance of another Elizabeth Sobek clone as an opportunity to maybe make an escape? Beta could have sent that signal using Eleuthia's frequencies, knowing that the only possible person that could have intercepted that signal is that other clone of Elizabeth Sobek that had another copy of Gaia. Beta might not have even informed the Zeniths that she has... that the other Elizabeth Sobek clone found a copy of Gaia. She might not have even said that. It could be that Beta is stalling for time and it hasn't actually fully activated their copy of Gaia yet. In which case, number one, time is of the essence. And number two, we will find Zeniths when we go there.
So this Eleuthia we're going after, that's part of Gaia, huh?
A subordinate function, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you have to forgive me, my voice is a little off today. I just recently got it back. I kind of had a bit of laryngitis there. Anyway, let's go.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
We'll see.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
That doesn't sound good. Is it the Zeniths doing target practice? It actually is.
Merman.
What is that?
It's a big ballista.
What the hell?
Wait, did they find a weapon to disable the... Those are Sons of Prometheus, aren't they? Oh, the plot thickens.
Well, that takes the keg.
What have you been up to, Silence? I wonder if maybe he was making an army of the Sons of Prometheus, an army to fight the Zeniths.
Carl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
Maybe.
We'll check out the battlefield.
But if that was true,
Let's
why
start with
would
that
Silence
Zenith.
keep it a secret? Why wouldn't he tell Aloy about it?
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
That's one less Zenith to worry
Whatever
about.
the rebels did, it took down our shield.
We gotta figure out what they did.
But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Verbena was her name. Verbena was her name, apparently. That was one of their machines, right? Spectre.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Was it Beta? Assist recover the asset. Continue monitoring V. Sutter. Status report sent to G. Barry? Hostiles detected engaging targets. Danger assisting failure imminent. I assume that's what that said. Huh. Yeah, I still kind of wonder if Beta sent that distress call in the first place. Is that... Did she try to escape to here? But Regalla's rebels and the Sons of Prometheus beat them to it? Wait a minute. Can I get that? Can I knock that off? I can knock the Ravager cannon off. Awesome. Just keep that in mind for later. I didn't think that was something that was persistent.
Enough rebels, an Asaram, a Zenith, and a freaky machine.
Walk into a bar. Where was that ballista machine thing? I don't know, but there's something over here. Some more corpse. Charred weapon. Ah, yes.
One of the Sons of Prometheus. The one's working for Silence. Looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. To wherever Silence is hiding out, probably.
I may not agree with Silence methods, but, you know, he doesn't want the world destroyed either, so what is he up to?
My weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Okay. What else is there to check out here? The supply cache. Stalker dart gun.
A rush of air.
This is a nifty little weapon. Doesn't have a lot of shots on it. To remember that that's there, though. Wait, what else am I looking for here? There's something over there. Camping gear.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
They must have set an ambush here.
I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Silence must have invented that weapon to try and disable the shields that the Zeniths have, and wanted to test it out. They had these people wait to ambush the Zeniths when they came here, and found some way to lure them here. That's my guess. What's Aloy's guess?
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Maybe. Maybe it was Beta. I'm still hopeful that it's Beta. Big Spoopy Cave?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Just don't engage them directly. They're invulnerable. Remember that part? Alright. This isn't something done by a rock breaker. This is
There's
something
some kind
else.
of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah. From the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm still going on the fact that it was Beta. I wonder if Beta ran away and sent the signal from here after she ran. It still doesn't explain what made the hole. What is this facility? Just look around it for a little bit.
Looks like some kind of data center. We might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
There's a door over there. What the heck is this thing? Transmitter?
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
You know, I don't want to be guilty of confirmation bias, but it's Beta! It's Beta. It's Beta. It's Beta. It's Beta. It's Beta. It's Beta. It's gotta be Beta. It's gotta be Beta. It's Beta. It's Beta. Beta escaped. And sent that distress signal, knowing that only the other copy of Gaia would be able to pick it up. Beta is the asset they were looking for.
So, exploring another Far Zenith's ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Don't speak too soon.
Or anything you can blow up.
Don't speak too soon. What's this? As you undoubtedly have heard by now, we've lost the brightest star among us. Research on exogenesis for The Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you for all your efforts and the great strides you made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. What? The original intention was, as a colony ship, the passengers weren't supposed to make it. It was a 300-year journey. So they were going to use those chambers to gestate new life once the colony ship got there. That's the technology that they exchanged with Project Zero Dawn in exchange for a copy of Apollo.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things.
Find anything that might tell us
For
what
our
the
own
asset is?
benefit. I don't think so.
Has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like Osmanthus Rejuvegene require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WVE. Mixed results. A couple promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not data corrupted. They were looking for ways to extend their lives beyond their normal spans. Huh. Don't know what to make of that yet. Have I been down there? I think I'm going in circles. I appear to be completely lost now. I'm not sure which way I've been already. Okay, this is the control room I came in. Okay. I went down before. Let's try going up. Through here. Can't seem to get through. Not detecting anything yet. Except some random loot.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Claire. Wish you'd been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with him was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge? Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading up Eleuthia is subfunction, Patrick Brokered Klein? You could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Brokered Klein will probably pee his pants with glee. Again, I think I can conclusively say they'd abandoned the idea of colonizing a new world with genetic material.
This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
With, colonizing a new world with, genetic material they brought over. They planned to have all those rich folks that were going on this colony ship actually survive the 300-year journey. And they're developing technology for that.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
This place is huge. I want to make sure to search everywhere, but wow. There's a lot here. Picking up lots of supplies, though. Have I been up here? It's gonna be really easy to get turned around and lost in here.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can
Here?
you tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Over there? Wait a minute, before I activate that, there's something over here. I guess I can't break that open further. Alright, let's see. 237?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
237.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
It was 237.
Right. I should check the log.
Unless I remember it. It's gotta be Beta. It's gotta be.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice.
She escaped. Is she alive?
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Could be a tracking device.
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
What? Oh, devious.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
Thank goodness.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
We gotta get Beta out of here.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Okay, wait. Okay, this thing is weak to acid and plasma damage. I'm assuming there's one of them, so hopefully it's not going to be that tough. Alright. I imagine I don't have a lot of time. Advanced acid trap.
Here it comes!
Shoot! I thought I had more time to prepare!
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Stretch it.
Wow, it's really vulnerable to acid.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
That was
Got
a
it.
lot easier than I
I'll follow once
expected.
the coast is clear.
Like, a lot easier than I expected. Holy crap. Wait. Make a couple more of these, just in case. Hope I can find my way back out again. The quest markers don't hurt.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
I hope I can find my way out.
Aloy!
Erend!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
On my way.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I hope there's
gotta
no more
get to Erend.
Zeniths. Coming, I'm coming.
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. Shield up. It'll be a tough fight if I take it.
He almost detected me.
Crunch under my boots.
Don't see a way up here. Doesn't dissect me. Hold on.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Where was that heavy weapon I saw? That's not it. Where is it? Oh, it's... okay. Can I just pick that up, or do I have to knock it off? I have to knock it off. Alright, hopefully I won't be alerted when I do this.
Just what I need.
It's not seeing me this way. This may not be as difficult as I'm making it out to be. Alright. Let's just pick this up. Hi!
Shield down! It's on the move! Done with this.
It's hurt. Oh, those acid traps really do it. We'd better get out of here.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Probably cooled off by now.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Where was that weapon? It was up here somewhere. See. Cooled off a bit.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
What are you doing down there?
Up again?
Nah, it's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
Sometimes you gotta learn things the hard way.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Huh. Well, I'll check on her soon enough.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Zoe used to be a healer. I'm surprised she's not helping out.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Yeah, they probably don't let her out much.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps. Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Cool. I will. Boy, I thought those specters would be a lot more dangerous than that, but those acid traps really kick their butt.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Cool. What have you found?
So that's where the rebels chose to take a stand.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
You could say that.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
You're not wrong. Because she would have had access to the Zenith's technology, she might be able to help decipher this contraption that I assume Silence had used to try and disable the shields. Might know more about the Zeniths that we can use.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Well, at least I know they have a vulnerability.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Alright, definitely need to go and check in with Beta. In the basement. I'm not sure which way the basement is. Let me look around a little bit. This way. Maybe she's checking the archives.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay.
How's our new guest?
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Sounds very disorienting.
Anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
That I've got.
Booting up.
She's literally addicted to technology.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So Far Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship.
I wondered about when you were born.
I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So it's our worst fears then. But that's insane. I guess if they are immortal now, they got time. Time to destroy the Earth and wait the decades or centuries it would take to rebuild it. Is that their plan?
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
What was your role in this? I assume it was the same as Gaia's role for Aloy, to get access to certain facilities, right?
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
I'm trying to remember the timing of this. Did they leave when they sent the signal, or did they leave after they received a response?
So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
What more can you tell me about yourself? It must have been a rough upbringing. Kind of cloistered away. Spoon-fed only the information they'd give you.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Archive? Do they have a working copy of Apollo?
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Farrow purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating.
I assume that you decided to escape when you saw Aloy, but how did you manage it?
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
The opportunity to escape. And steal a copy of Gaia that you had.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbaina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Suckers.
Well done.
So the Zeniths made that hole She just used that opportunity to hide, quickly send a signal out as a distress call and hide, and wait for rescue.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades.
Yeah, I remember Eric.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah.
I noticed.
I know.
This base, where is the Zenith base?
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
Maybe. Maybe there aren't any more than that.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too.
I wonder. Maybe these aren't the only Zeniths. Maybe these particular Zeniths are criminals. They left Sirius because they were wanted there.
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
One step at a time.
Strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Well, she's had a rough time. It's gonna take some time to adjust. But she might be able to help track down Hephaestus, actually. Regardless of whether she can or not.
It's a drink, but it's
Gaia
soft.
can't absorb Hephaestus yet anyway.
How is it soft?
It says here it had bubbles in it?
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything the old ones did.
What are you talking about?
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Yeah, I think you're misinterpreting what that is.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Zoe is a good teacher.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says
Good.
the home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
Alright, I gotta go talk to Gaia.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm beginning to suspect that there aren't a lot of Zeniths. They're just the few that we've seen so far.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
Oh.
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Silence is crafty.
Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
Well, at least they haven't rebuilt Gaia themselves. In fact, they've lost the kernel of Gaia thanks to Beta. That's helpful.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground.
Okay, thanks for the additional information.
I'll be on my way.
I wish you safe travels.
I'm not sure how much of that lengthy conversation I'm going to include after editing, because a lot of it is the same conversations as before, just slightly varied because of new information that's come to light. Looks like somebody else here would like my attention.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
I like that music. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, you're the one that helped me find it.
People make mistakes.
I like that
There
music.
is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Sure. What can you tell me about them?
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
Pah.
We'll do it together.
Piece of cake.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Alright, I'll get to that.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
Alright, lots of new quest options coming up. Where to begin? I think I'll start by talking to Dekka. And on the way, if I can find myself a roller back, there's a component I need off for roller backs in order to get the that main weapon working so that the arena can be functioning again. I'd like to look into that too. But before I set out, I think I have some skill points to spend. Over machines deal more damage with elemental attacks. Sure. Let's do that one. I think I'm going to work on maxing out all of these stealth skills. So let's get the Silent Strike Heal. Silent Strike Heal 2. And that leaves just Brace Shot. I never actually tried that. Let's see what that does. That unlocked everything in that skill tree. How about this Bouncing Bomb skill? Fire explosive bomb that becomes more powerful with each bounce. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where I'll spend the skill points wherever. It doesn't really matter to me anymore, because I've unlocked a lot of good stuff. There's not much left. Alright, off to Dekka. Hey there.
Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
Actually, I've already cleared that outpost, but I didn't see any prisoner.
I was gonna say, I thought I cleared it out already.
Perhaps she was moved somewhere else before you got there. This prisoner Nakala. She's the only lead I have.
Well, maybe I can pick up her trail. Let's go take a look.
Where'd she go? Yeah, I thought I'd cleared this out already.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
Wood post. There's a lot of wood posts around here. I don't know. Who's that? Who the heck is that? Who's this dude? Hi. This is some dude chilling there, I guess. Post, okay. Looking around. I don't know what the heck I'm looking for.
There. That's the post.
Well, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
This way.
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone. The rope's uncut. Did Nakala escape? Blood. From the rebels or Nakala? Send this to my...
Can't really do a
It's
DNA
dried.
test.
Someone was wounded here a while ago.
But not fatally.
Probably not. Whoops. Lots of stuff here I missed. Apparently. Wait, did it go up here? Where I lost the trail. This way.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
Well, he did tie up Nakala, and Nakala slipped her bonds. Maybe that was on purpose. Or maybe he really is still a traitor, and there's no turning him. Alright, looks like there's a Skydrifter site and a rollerback site near here. With stuff I need. I'll pick that up and meet up with Dekka at Fall's Edge. Been all over this place, and I haven't found Dekka yet. Where the heck is she? She's got to be somewhere in here.
May our blade strike true. I hear she stopped the war in the east.
I'm telling the truth.
Finally.
Listen to him, Aroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Oh. You have him captive.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Aroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Maybe you could just tell me where it is and I could go check it out?
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief, unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
Well, it's comforting to know this is more than he bargained for, and his grandmother was right about him.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
Yeah, I think she's right. Well, look. I can check it out, and if it's true, then we can have confirmation that he actually helped.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through.
Fair enough.
I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Was there something else?
No, I guess not.
I should go.
See you at the campfire.
Alright, let's go to this rendezvous.
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting ahead. But rebels. Friends of Cavo's. Going to have to take them out to get to that campfire.
He's a champion. Soldier. Alright. Give me a chance to try out this new tripcaster anyway.
Any sign of the enemy?
It's probably overkill, but I'll do it.
What's the word?
It surprisingly didn't hurt him very much. I was disappointed. I'm like very disappointed. It's not a lot of blast damage. The fire tripcaster is better.
I'm still suspicious.
However, these guys are really stupid. Like, exceptionally dumb. Like, so dumb. How dumb are they? They are so dumb. Wait. She doesn't have a hat on.
tension's really coming down.
One left. Thanks for the loot. Is he patrolling a path or anything? Doesn't look like it. Is he looking away from me right now? Is he looking toward the campfire? Looks like he's looking away. Alright, well. Good night, my friend.
Are these rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavill has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him to be okay.
Well, maybe he was luring people into an ambush. I probably should disable these traps. Don't want any problems from them. Any other loot around here? Yes. Yes. Good
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Alright, let's wait for them. I had to be addressing from right side, I guess.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
Maybe.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
We'll see soon enough whose side he's on.
Lead the way.
If he's right, there's some kind of big machine they're taking over here.
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
That's it. Think positive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
I guess I should let him go first. I'm really not sure where we're going. I'll take that. It's a slow climber. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Gonna wait for him anymore.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine.
Well, there's a machine there, alright.
Over there, by the falls.
And rebels.
Pretty overwhelming.
If that thing runs through Fall's Edge,
Over there!
it stands no chance.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Alright, hang on. Where's the behemoth?
Stand in our way now!
I swear I just scanned this thing.
Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
It's not showing up. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well... Okay, I know it's weak versus acid and fire. I need behemoth force loaders for the Vindicator armor. Okay. The problem with this might not be a good point to try and do that. Because there's so many rebel soldiers around. Okay, guys. Gotta be careful with this. Gotta take it nice and slow and easy. I'm gonna take out as many of these Tanath rebels as I can. And then take on the behemoth. Alright, I think somebody might have noticed the dead body. Was it the behemoth? Because that'd be weird. Another one down. Oh, they were alerted. They saw the body. There's 3 left.
Dead. You're being stalked.
That's right. You're being stalked. Behemoth isn't exactly smart. Can those guys get down now?
It's that redhead. She's still around.
There's 3 of them. They all have helmets. Oh, there's another one over there. I don't have a good shot at him from here. Taking my time here because I'm afraid that I shoot one, it's going to alert the others. Or it won't. It might not alert the others. It's tough. I don't have a good shot at him. They definitely noticed that one. Okay, take my time. Behemoth is now alerted. Back off for a minute. I just see one more rebel soldier. I don't have a good angle on him from here. Just hold on for a minute. Wait for that behemoth to calm down. I'll get my shot in at that rebel. I hope his head doesn't get in my way. Okay, I think I've taken them all out. I want to get those loader things.
It's weak to acid.
Right. Put down an acid trap. Back off. trap here. Put down. Move on. She gets up. Want to knock off those things. Oh no. Run. Already hit with some acid. Oh, I totally missed. That didn't work. Missed. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is it gonna come back around? Dang nabbit. Got it.
We did it.
Well, I don't know what to know. I don't want to think of it. He wasn't lying. They were going to use that machine to attack the town, and thanks to his warning, that was prevented. Now, where are those components I shot off? With force loader, nice.
Striking against a former friend is never easy. You fought well.
They were all my friends. I did what I had to.
Could be they were just misguided like you. Maybe not.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Decca know what happened.
Yeah, I guess Grandma knew best. It's good to know. Let me go back to the village and see if I can find Decca.
I'm watching you. You're walking careful now.
Where did Decca go?
May the day bring victory. Let this battle be fought. The war be won.
The She'd be over there. Yeah, you weren't kidding about taking his place, were you?
3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke
regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
It's interesting to see that Regala's bloodthirstiness is even turning off some of the people that joined her.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
I was glad I could help. I have the ingredients you need to get that weapon working to open the arena. I think I want to head back there and do that.
We must all unite to stop Regala. Honor and strength.
I got the parts.
I've got the parts you need for the ballista.
Excellent. We'll get it fixed up right away, and then the arena will be ready. You're welcome to fight anytime.
How does it work?
Simply speak to me, and I'll arrange a challenge for you.
And any medals you win from fighting, you can exchange with me for some of the tribe's very best equipment. Not just from the arena, but also medals won at hunting grounds. After upgrading your gear, I think you'll come to favor me over Kala.
I'm here to help train our squads. It's not a popularity contest.
Good thing for you. I'll take my leave then. Come talk to me if you win, or if you have soldiers' tags to turn in.
Well, I think I have both.
Well then, if you'd like to fight in the arena now, we can set it up in no time.
Let's deal with that later. Not right now.
I'll come back later.
Whenever you want.
Come on.
Definitely interested in doing that, but not right away. Need to talk to you.
Need to turn in some tags or trade some medals? Maybe you won
Yes.
some from hunting grounds.
Yes.
Or the arena.
Yeah, well, not yet. Alright, let me trade in some tags, first of all.
I found some of the tags you mentioned before.
Good. The squad mates and families of the deceased will be grateful. You're worth a dozen squads put together, my friend. Oh, and I have this for you. I hope it helps.
It was a vision that no one else could ever
Cool.
see. You could have said whatever you wanted. You're on.
Well, I guess I should go.
Safe travels.
I heard you got some fresh air.
Alright, I think I might work on fighting the arena. And see what other kind of trouble I can get into. But there's a lot more exploring to do until I get around to tracking down other subordinate functions. Like, a lot of stuff. And I'll get started with that stuff next time on Amon Chooses Horizon Forbidden West.